Good evening, everyone. So today we're going to be talking about computer-assisted audit techniques, or we can call it CAATs, and its other tools. Next. So CAATs are specialized software tools that assist auditors in evaluating application controls and analyzing computerized data. They enable auditors to carry out both substantive and control tests more efficiently and accurately. CAATs are crucial in today's digital audit environment, where manual review of massive data volumes is often impractical or impossible. By leveraging these techniques, auditors can process data faster, uncover patterns, and make more informed, accurate decisions. Next. So there would be the importance and role of CAATS. Modern auditing depends heavily on technology and electronic records. CATS are indispensable when testing internal controls in complex IT systems. According to SAS number 94, manual substantive tests alone are insufficient to ensure audit reliability. The key advantages of these techniques are data handling. They could handle large and complex data sets with speed and precision. Cost and time efficient. They reduce audit cost and time without sacrificing quality. Quality, strengthen accuracy, reliability, and transparency. Then confidence, it would enhance professional credibility and client confidence. Next. So there would be these categories of CAAT functions. The first one are items of audit interest. They must first identify material or unusual transactions based on specific criteria. For example, transactions of above $100 or so. Then there would be data analysis. They should summarize, compare, and visualize data using tools like histograms, modeling, and comparative analytics. Then there would be audit mathematics, is to perform automatic calculations such as extensions or footings on the entire dataset of the audit data. Then there would be system validation. It is the test of reliability and integrity of programs through simulation with test or actual data. The next one is CAAT software tools. There are four tools. There are generalized audit software that is covered in the RPS books. Programs that use auditor-defined instructions to perform audit procedures are the definition of GAS. The example of GAS is ACL, IDEA, SAS, SPSS, Examine, and CA EasyTrip. The function of GAS is to analyze and compare data files, extract and sample transactions, validate calculations, and summarize trends. They are also used for perform aging analysis and generate confirmations. Programs that use the function of, sorry, you may go next. And this part would be presented by Shabit.
Okay, next, let's talk about application controls. These are built-in procedures within the systems that ensure the accuracy, completeness, and validity of data from the moment it's entered, processed, until it's reported. So they are essential in reducing the risk of errors or fraud, but it is important to remember that these controls are only effective if the general IT controls like security and change management are also properly functioning. Uh, so these are the three main types of application control. The first is input controls. These make sure that data entered into the system is authentic and accurate. For example, using validation checks or supervisory approvals. Second is processing controls. These ensure that data is processed correctly and completely. Examples include data matching, file labeling, and batch total reconciliation. And lastly is output controls. These detect and correct errors after the process is complete, such as by reconciling reports and ledgers or encrypting reports for security. The next is auditing around versus through the computer. Here we have two different audit approaches. The first one is auditing around the computer, also known as the black box approach, focuses only on inputs and outputs without looking at how the system processes them. On the other hand, auditing through the computer or the white box approach examines the internal logic and system controls directly by simulating transactions. Auditing through the computer provides deeper assurance, especially in modern technology driven systems. The next is CAAT techniques for control testing. Now let's look at several key CAAT techniques used for control testing. The first one is in the Integrated Test Facility or ITF. It creates a fact test environment within the system to evaluate controls continuously. Second is the test data uses both valid and invalid transactions to see how well the system detects errors. The third is parallel simulation. It compares the client system with the auditor's version using the same data. Next, we got the SCARF or Systems Controls Audit Review file. It monitors live system activities and flags exceptions in real time. Next is transaction stacking. It traces specific transaction throughout the entire process. And the last one, we got the snapshot technique. It captures detailed program and data records while the system is running to confirm accuracy. So next is CAATs for application reviews. Finally, let's talk about how CAATs are applied in application reviews. CAATs, especially tools like ACL, help auditors test both the reliability and integrity of data and systems. The general steps include acquiring and preparing the data, verifying its accuracy and completeness, and then analyzing it according to audit objectives. Some benefits include supporting both compliance and substantive testing, identifying irregularities, evaluating spreadsheet or database controls, and enabling continuous auditing, meaning auditors can monitor systems in real time to ensure data quality and control effectiveness. The last thing is we have a discussion session for you guys to answer. So our question is, do you think IT auditors should always use CAATs in every audit or not? The last thing we got here is the conclusion. So to wrap up, CAATs have completely changed how audits are performed. They allow auditors to handle massive amounts of data efficiently, detect issues faster, and provide more reliable assurance to stakeholders. So in today's digital audit environment, mastering CAATs is no longer optional, it is essential. So we have come to the very end of our presentation. Thank you guys for listening to our presentation. See you next time. Bye. Besok ujian nggak sih, Coy?
Kenapa?
Besok ujian nggak Pak Lutfi tuh?
Nggak tahu.
Oke, kamu yang
Ini
posting
udah
ya?
di stop recording lu.
Udah.
Besok apa?
Besok ujian nggak? Nggak kan?
Nggak tahu. Belum aku tanyain lagi.
Oke, ini aku proses.
Aku yang ini. Oh, aku yang posting ya. YouTube-nya aku apa kamu?
YouTube-mu aja.